At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community.
This is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Option, Jakey. Yeah, nice, let's go. Play smart now. Carter, watch the wind, mate, watch the wind. Just make sure of it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to and all viewers to the 2025 Grand Finals. Sweet. Just a little bit of a technical delay there from the commentary area. But anyway, we have St. Brendan's taking on Chanel College of Gladstone. St. Brendan's are in the green with the yellow V. Chanel in the black, green and yellow. And we're just a couple of minutes into the first half there. Chanel with the ball and unfortunately making a little play the ball area there. Incorrect play the ball, and it will see a scrum being packed on halfway with St. Brendan's feeding the scrum. This will be interesting to see what they decide to do from here. This is the first time these two have met during the season. Unfortunately, their round game was cancelled due to wet weather, so they've not had a game against each other. So both coaches not knowing what players have. As Ethan Thorpe takes the ball from the base, from the one pass off the scrum taken to side, and that's big number 10, Raul Oliver, running forward there, and he'll be told to take the ball back there as he tries to take a couple more metres. And drops Preston Clancy in. Preston Clancy, Thought he might have been able to get up and keep on playing, but unfortunately he was tackled and held. Referee deemed held. Big Paulie passing out the back to the half onto the Brody McClellan there, out into the centres, and this is young Byron Mitchell making a break. Handled as they bring the ball back to the middle there. That's Xavier Ellis, and that's a great tackle there from number 19. And unfortunately, number 19, Henko Patterson, with a little bit of a leg pull there, lifted him up and incurred a penalty. St Brendan's not electing to kick for touch, and they're about 28 metres out. Here we go. We're going back to the middle here, and that's Oliver. We're coming to the right-hand side. That's Preston Clancy. Preston Clancy going for a nice little run back on the inside. Just 15 metres out now from the try line, and here's their fullback, Colin Petty, and he's quite easily tackled there. The boys will look now to go back towards the centre. Big Paulie. Paulie's going to have a good barging run, and he is held up over the line. So St Brendan's will take the ball back 10 metres. That should be about tackle 4. Here we go. Time on played. Looking, go back to the short side, and that's number 11. And Spencer Allen, with a good blindside run, has now crossed over the line to give St Brendan's their first try for the game. And that takes the score to 4-0 to St Brendan's. Kick to come. This will be a great night of football tonight. We've got the 10Cs first. We're going a little bit different this year. 10Cs will start first, and that's between St Brendan's and Gladstone. Chanel College from Gladstone. Then we're going to the 7Cs, which will be St Brendan's versus Heights College. 8Cs will be St Brendan's against Yeppoon State High, and the 9Cs will be the same game. So the Battle of the Beaches for the grade 8s and 9s coming up. Those two games should be very good. Adam Ahern here, lining up. There's a nice breeze behind him. He should just nudge this up in the air, and hopefully the breeze will push it through. Comes in, strikes it, and straight through. Nice little strike there from Adam Ahern. As we wait for a tee to be taken out to the middle. There we go. From the kickoff. Let's see what they can do. Put it up in the air. I think that breeze, nice catch there for Petty, and Big Paulie. Tatalis runs the ball back hard there. He's dropped just short of the 30-metre line. Playing the ball. Looks like they're going to come to the middle. Out to Big Oliver. And takes it over the 40 now. There's a couple of good plays to get out there. And Preston Clancy coming back through the middle of the ruck. Get up and play it on the halfway line. And coming to the open again. Big Paulie. Couple of good runs there. And he's held and driven back just a little bit. This will be number 4. Oh, we're going to go early. Is it up? for offside. Oh, over the head of the fullback for Chanel. And it's gone drop dead. So that's a 7 tackle set. And that's Kobe Mayers that wanted to run and take a quick play. Unfortunately, he missed that. Ref has said, no, we're not doing that. Kobe Mayers, this is the first time Chanel has touched the ball for a while. That's a good solid run there by number 23, Ruben Patterson. And we're looking to go on the short side again. Brought down over the halfway line. That'll be for tackle 3. And we'll have a penalty. And we'll see Carter Young try and put the ball out over the fence to give Chanel a bit more of some field position. And from the tap, unfortunate. Nate Lindemeyer there had a great run before, and just as he was running for that, I think he just took his hand off the ball, his eyes off the ball a little bit, and has knocked the ball on. I'm joined in commentary. Oh, my name's Andrew Lawrence, and I'm joined in commentary by Paul Dever. Paul, how's the game been so far?
Inviting me up. Pretty exciting game so far.
Oh, and from the scrum, here we go. And that's a great run down the sideline from who was that, number 2? That was John Robertson. Here we go, Xavier Ellis taking the ball back in, unfortunately losing his footing. We spread the ball across to the other side. And they'll look at coming back to the middle here. Xavier, number 18. A good solid run there. Play the ball. Let's see what the halves can do. Puts a little kick in and a great grab. That's a great grab from Nate White, number 24. Good hands. Another strong run. And that's a great line. Run by the winger there, or Will Barker. The half into the, and that's good feet. Geez, good feet by number 19, Henko Patterson. Henko looking for a quick play, the ball. And that'll be offside there. The marker was never in front, Paul. Was never in the right position.
No, they're starting to warm to the task, the Chanel boys now, aren't they? They're certainly getting back into the game and finding their rhythm.
Yeah, they certainly are. A couple of good solid runs. Here we go. And that's a great tackle from Spencer Allen down around the boot laces there. Here we go. Here's a good solid run. There's number 22, Denzel. And a scoot from number 19. And he's going to be held short. See what they can do. They'll try and go short again. We'll get the ball out. And Denzel. And we have a penalty given. And I think that's a penalty for offside. We're throwing a hand out at the ruck. Gives Chanel another look. Here we go, Denzel out to number 8, to Tyrese Fossil played the ball about 3 metres out. A look at going wide. Here's a half. He's going to take it and he gives a little offload to number 24. And he's manhandled by Xavier Ellis and young Thorpe underneath. Number 20. That's a good run by Smith. He's held up as well. I look at going wide now. Pass number 24 having a run. Nate White, here we go, 5th and last. And we're going to have a double knock on there. Well, Chanel had an opportunity there, Paul, didn't they?
Yeah, no, it was good defence by St Brendan's. They had a few back-to-back sets there, Chanel, but St Brendan's defended well, so I'll try and bring it out safely now.
Yeah, I think they sort of like Chanel could have tried, like they were trying to go wide and could have dropped some blokes under. I reckon they might have had a bit of luck. Oh, and there we go. A loose carry there from Darcy Perry. And here we go. Here's an opportunity for them. I think they've overcrowded themselves, but a good run by Will Barker back in again. He's held up again, short of the line. And that's Henko Patterson wrapped up with the ball here. Here we go. The 9 out. The half steps back in. And he's going to be short of the line again. They love running back into the ruck, don't they, Paul?
Yeah, they do. They probably need to get a little bit deeper, I think, the Chanel guys. Brendan's getting up nice and quick.
And we have a nice little line. This should be, yes. And that's just come about from Xavier rushing out of the line there to try and put some pressure on. The half's just stepped around him, thrown out to Denzel. Denzel's held up a player, thrown it out to that was Tyrese Voss. And Tyrese has run and put the ball over the white line.
Yeah, well done, Chanel. That's on a back of plenty of possession. I think Brendan's have only had the ball for probably one tackle in the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah. And it's funny how that game goes, Paul, is that, a team can start and have all the possession and then suddenly turn it over and then they don't see the ball for another 10 minutes in footy, which then puts them under pressure.
Yeah, it almost always turns around, doesn't it? It sort of ends up 50-50 by the end of the match, but eventually.
Yeah. We've got to give a shout out to our sponsors for our 2025 season. It's Rockhampton Leagues Club. They've been fantastic sponsors of ours over the last several years. Cocoa Brew. We've got the Dolphins. NG Engraving for all our trophies. City Walk Motor Inn as our sponsors. Our man of the match, and that kick is unfortunately waved away, so the score is 6-4 in favour of St Brendan's. We've got to thank the Brisbane Broncos, the North Queensland Cowboys, the Dolphins, Melbourne Storm and South Sydney Rabbitohs for providing us with some gear for the Man of the Match Awards. We've been very fortunate that players that have come through here have gone on to represent at the NRL level and even at Queensland and state. And, Lockie Hubner is an alumni from 2017. Did his apprenticeship up here at the Capras, and then he's come back. He's gone down to South Sydney after doing a little stint with the Dolphins. Wayne Bennett was really impressed, and Lockie's been very kind with giving us gear. Oh, and Canberra Raiders also. Owen Paddy. He's got an opportunity, first year of playing NRL, and there's a chance that he's playing in the big dance in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah, minor premiers and big game against the Broncos on Sunday.
Yeah. So all the hard work he did. And here's Denzel again. And that's another great run to take him up just short of the 20 metre. We've got a nice depth happening here. Great ball to the 7, out to the winger. Great covering defence also from Brendan's to keep them scoreless. We go looking at spreading the ball again. That's Ruben Patterson. Out to the right, half onto the fullback. Oh, and we've had a knock on there from him, and we'll look at the number 3. That's young Byron Mitchell. He's come along. That's Nate Singleton taking the ball forward. And Darcy Perry will be making sure he doesn't drop the ball this time. Very careful with the play of the ball. Back to Singleton again. And he's tackled well by Chanel. It's Elijah Allen picked up. Flipped. Oh, and that's a nice run there by number 15. That's Darcy again. They've had some good hits there.
Yeah, they'll be happy to complete that set.
Yeah.
Get to the other end of the field for a change.
Exactly right. So here's some opportunity for them to put some pressure on. Xavier Ellis coming over the top to finish that tackle up there on the fullback. St. Brendan's will be happy that they completed that set. And here's an opportunity for, little bit pass. Yeah, legs in a dangerous position, landed on his back. That's going to be a penalty, unfortunately.
We've got just over 4 minutes left in the half.
And it's been a tight half, you know, like there hasn't really been a lot of drop ball. Both teams have completed, you know, like we said, it comes back to about an even percentage. Brendan's had the ball for a bit, and then, Chanel made a couple of mistakes or gave away a penalty as Denzel takes the ball forward again. He's been good. He's made some good yardage. That's a half showing and going. Again, a bit through, a little bit of a slow play. The ball now. And number 2, here we go. This is 7. Henry Clark. He's held there. No explosion off the line. There's a great D there. That was Xavier Ellis at the bottom. Here we go. 5th and last. What can they do? And he's dropped, lost the ball there, unfortunately. Scoring opportunity. Had the ball, unfortunately dropped it over the line. We now have a play the ball.
Yeah, you can tell it's a pretty warm afternoon. I think they're starting to tire a little bit. The boys probably looking for the halftime break.
Yes. And Paul, this is the first day of 4. And culminating on Saturday with all the A divisions. There should be some cracker games in that A division on the A division day. We've had teams that have been undefeated, then lost games, and they're suddenly playing. As we've had a fumble there, and here we go. Chanel on the attack again. 2.5 minutes, and there we have a penalty for offside. There's an old saying, penalty not points, Paul, when it gets to this end. Ruben Patterson weaving to try and find a way through the defence. We've had a change. We've had to put the starting props back on. Denzel out, and we have a touch. There was a knock on by St. Brendan. St. Brendan's had a touch of the ball there.
Yeah, it looks like they've called knock on both ways, but
Yeah.
touched by Brendan, so Chanel feed, a bit more pressure on the line.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's, Chanel probably dominated possession over the last 15 minutes, but to Brendan's credit, they've held strong. The scoreline's only led in one try.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be interesting this last minute and a bit.
I'll tell you what, Nate White loves the show and go. He's done that several times. Every time he's touched it, and we have the ball out and a try from number 5, Will Barker. Nice little cutout ball. Well, no, not really a cutout ball. It was just Henry Clark tipping that on to Will, and Brendan's unfortunately had...
yeah, just a little in and away on his...
yeah, exactly right.
winger.
Exactly right.
Again, that's just that weight of possession.
Yes.
And it's probably, it looks like we'll go to half-time. 8-6 with a kick to come.
Yeah.
Not sure what's happened to the clock there, but it's probably about the fair reflection of that first half, do you think, Andrew?
I think so. For the start, Brennans were up with enthusiasm and played well, and then we saw the change of the guard with regards to possession, and Chanel's suddenly starting to complete. Brendan's made a couple of mistakes, and unfortunately, Chanel have capitalised. So it goes to show that if you're going to defend, you've got to be sensible in your own half, because you don't want to give them any extra field position. So here we go. The kick. Oh, the scoreboard is back on. I think he'll have a crack at this. The hooter will go, and that will see us into half time. We'll have a break for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back with the second half.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Andrew, first of, I think we're at 16 grand finals.
16 grand finals, yes.
It's a pretty massive event.
Carter Young there, and unfortunately ball swinging across the face of the goal. Oh, and hang on. We have got it's a possible 8-point try. Right, okay, so we have been, been deemed as a knee in the tackle as he's come across, so dangerous action when in the act of scoring. So the possible 8-point try is, they award the try because he scored it, has a kick from where he scored it, and now because of the penalty, we have a kick from in front. So this will lead Chanel up 10 as he puts it through. That is 10-6. And that's half time in this first game. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the second half.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community.
This is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Into the arms of Farnworth. Herbie! Oh, what a shot. Bostock. Katoa. Oh, held off beautifully. Oh, that is just brilliant. Kicking for Bostock. Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock. The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league programs built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice school to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rugby Park for the second half of the 10C Grand Final for Rocky District Secondary School Rugby League between St Brendan's College and Chanel College of Gladstone. The score at the moment, Chanel 10 over St Brendan's 6. Has been a very tight game.
Is it confirmed that is Chanel team? The team is Chanel versus...
St.
The director's asking if we've got different setups.
Oh, this is the 10C game. He would have the 7C game.
Yeah, kick off there from St Brendan's. Lifting tackle. Yeah, that's no good. So penalty to Chanel.
Now, Paul, what would you, if you are Chanel coach, what are you saying to your team at halftime?
Yeah, I think the coach would be pretty happy with their efforts. As I said, they dominated possession and field position for the probably last 3 quarters of that first half. They've got an early penalty here in the second half, so I think he just be asking them to continue. They made a few little handling errors, but I don't think he'd be overly worried about that. They've completed pretty well, and they've put plenty of pressure on St Brendan's, and got 10 points.
They certainly have. Yeah. Now, if I'm the coach for St Brendan's, I'm talking about discipline. I'm talking about the fact that we've given away silly penalties, which we can control, and we've allowed Chanel back into the game, and we have to work on that in the second half. We do that, then the game will probably come back in our favour, just like that. So Chanel there, we've had an incorrect play the ball.
Yeah, and it looks like Brendan's have got their sort of run on side back on there to start off with, so they're probably hoping to start their second half the way they started the first half.
Oh, exactly right. Exactly.
Yeah, those big boys, the two prop forwards certainly did a bit of damage early on, made plenty of metres. I expect they'll be nice and fresh and ready to do the same thing this half.
Yeah, they've got some big boppers in the front scrum there. There's Mitchell, and that's a nice hit. And the 6 and 4, Carter and Sonny Noonan. Oh, we have a blood bin. Running forward there, Rowie Oliver. And that's Spencer Allen there. Spencer back fence Allen. Cannon Watson gets out. Preston Clancy looking for a little bit of an area to try and find a little bit of a gap to get through. And a penalty away. That will be crowding the play the ball.
Yeah, it's just what they wanted, St Brendan's.
I certainly do. There's a fullback yelling out he's got a handbrake. Well, he didn't apply the handbrake that time as he's run over a couple of boys.
Put it into overdrive.
He's held there and the play the ball. Big Paulie, and unfortunately an incorrect play the ball again from them.
I'm trying to look at the St Brendan's coach, see if he's pulling his hair out or not, but he looks still pretty calm at the moment.
That it does. And the man of the match is named after PJ Marsh, so the PJ Marsh medal will be given to the man of the match at the conclusion of this game to the winning team. PJ sends his apologies for not being able to make the game today. Chanel looking at running it wide. Denzel has been really damaging this game. Good strong body, runs a good line. Dummy half in at 24. He does the show. good defence by St Brendan's at the moment. A boot from number 6. And Byron will let that. Oh no, that's Levi. Searles Munns. Munsey will let that ball bounce. Bring him back. There's been a change of position. He's gone back into fullback. Nice run there from the dummy half. Brody McClellan. Levi onto Byron Mitchell. Mitchell stumbles. He's fallen in. Some great play. Cannon Watkins in. That's Nathan Brams. Xavier Ellis. Here we go. Big Paulie. Looking to offload, but decides to go down with it. We're looking for 5th and last here. We got Adams. And that's an incorrect play the ball from Paul.
Not quite.
They need.
Square there, Paulie.
Unfortunately, he's got to play the ball facing the try line, not facing the sideline.
Yeah, a few too many mistakes at this stage. St Brendan's, I'll need to improve in that area.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Coach Scott Curtis might be pulling out his hair with regards to some of the mistakes that they have been making. Half back into the middle, and here's an opportunity again. Preston Clancy looking for a space through. Half back into the middle, and here's an opportunity again.
A few mistakes, but it's still a pretty tight game, so it's there for the taking. Both teams making mistakes. No one seems to want to take the game by the scruff of the neck just yet.
No, not yet. I think they're waiting to get down into building some pressure. Get down, Cannon Watkins. And a nice little inside ball to Levi. Munsey to get up and play the ball now. Watkins onto Ellis. A nice tackle over the top there by Denzel. Denzel onto Adams. Spencer Allen. And there will be a penalty because there'll be several hands that would have been all over the ball then. And we have a Spencer Allen. Let's march them for someone offering advice to the referee on his ability. And that is Nate Singleton. Here we go, looking to go wide. Spencer Allen. Now this is where St Brendan's have to show a little bit of composure around the play the ball area, especially this far out. Short again, we're just going one out. It's very easy defending. And that's a frustrating end to that set then. Probably didn't need to kick it, just had to throw the ball around.
Yeah, they had plenty of space out there. He thought that was the quickest way to get out there, just didn't execute it as well as he would have liked.
Yeah. Here we go. Chanel can work their way out. Tackle one there. Good strong run from Sam Worry. Ori. We're going to have a penalty for, was that Jordan?
Yeah,
the winger on the other side having a little push after he played the ball.
Yeah, that's
and
ill
that is a massive coach killer. You know, like here they are, they have the opportunity to take the ball. And given St Brendan's the ball back, let's see who's running onto this. This is Nate Singleton. And good contact from the 6 there, Carter Young. It's younger Hearn that's tackled. Chanel getting very quick off the line there. Holding the player down, not letting him up.
Yeah, looks like he's having a chat to the captain now. There's been a few penalties from Chanel, a bit of discipline, so...
Yeah. And he's gone, yes sir, no sir, we won't do it again. Here we go, tap. Try, and a good bit of defence there from Chanel.
He felt that, taking the wind out of him.
And that's a great little passage of play there. The halfback doesn't fancy his left to right pass, turned the body, flung it out to, and that was Ethan Thorpe that's tipped it on to John Robertson to score in the corner. That's a great little passage of play there.
Yeah, they took your advice there, Andrew. They've gone through the hands that time to get out to that space on the right wing.
So we will level it up with 13 minutes to go.
It was a costly penalty to give away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
By that little winger.
It'll just stop one.
Put me on in the halves. I want to go in the halves. If I go back on, I want to go in the halves. I'm just saying.
Commentary is just looking at how we can improve the call. We might be sitting down for a little bit.
Don't know if the call will improve, but the comfort level might improve a little bit, yeah.
Conversion there, unsuccessful. And that leaves the score 10-all. Paul, if we're drawn at the end of the game?
Yeah, draws, I believe we go 5 minutes each way.
5 minutes each way.
A full 5 minutes each way of extra time. And then after that, if the scores are still level, they go into the golden point period.
Yes. In my coaching career, I've had a couple of games that have gone into extra time. And I've had two. And the success rate is... oh no, actually I've only had one. And it's 100% success rate.
Perfect.
Great catch. Here we go.
Ooh. No, it's not
and
going to work.
Penalty there. A lifting tackle. I think Chanel, and he is going for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that clock.
He's got to go over the other side up to the stairs there. Run straight across the field up to the other side.
Can I get the Essendon player to come to the clubhouse stairs?
He'll be off for 5 minutes, even though it was indicated as 10. He's off for 5. There you go. So Chanel will have a little bit of work to do. They are down to 12 men. But like we said, this is the discipline that we talk about with that side of things. Slipped up a little bit, but
yeah,
ref says let's play on.
He ducked into it a little bit.
Yeah, with Spencer Allen. And that's a loose carry. Spencer's come in with the buffers up, and this is number 6. That's a great run there by Carter Young. Carter's had a good game, and he's got the offload away too. That's a loose carry. And that's a great scoop from dummy half. And that was Kobe Mayers there. Had a look up, saw that they were not tight enough around the A defenders, and has burnt the markers through and scored just outside the post, about in between the 10 and the 20 metre of the scrum line and the penalty line. And that's a great try for Chanel. 14-10.
Yeah, that's a good effort, especially when you're one man short.
Oh, definitely. But how many times have you seen it when a team loses a player and then all of a sudden they're the ones that score first in that that period where they're down to 12 players?
Yeah, well, it's always the aim to hold on to the ball as much as you can during that period, but they've certainly done a little bit better than that. And I'm not positive if it was Kobe that gave away that penalty up the other end that led to a try, but if it was, he certainly made up for it there.
Exactly right. He's made that. This will be a little bit of a pressure kick. And unfortunately, that has been waved away.
So that's Chanel leading 14-10. Looks like the scoreboard operators on the ground have got the jerseys mixed up.
St Brendan's will be looking at having a good defensive set of 6 here. Chanel, on the other hand, they'll be looking at trying to get to their kick.
Yeah, probably got about a minute, just over a minute, until the Simbin player rejoins the field.
Yep. That's a nice run there by Tyrese, and brought down in a tackle there by number 14. Who's 14? Oh, by Cody Nixon-Smith. Cody's now on the field. He'd be in the hooker role. Another good tackle there. Oh, could have flirting with danger there. And we have take the ball back, sir. That's number 7, Henry Clark. Henry's been good today, Paul. Some of the stuff, he's had some good runs. Here we go, number 24, that's Nate White, nudging the ball down, and that possibly has gone dead. We're back. That's given St Brendan's a 7 tackle set. John Robertson taking that ball forward. That's a great run there from Raul. Nixon Smith onto the half. Xavier Ellis, he's been a bit quiet in this second half.
And Simbin players just rejoined the Chanel line, so we're back to 13 on 13.
Xavier McAnamy, nice run. Going to put one to the middle. Another great run there from Rowie. 5th. Let's see what they're going to do. Will they go to the air? Yes, they will. They put it out to the winger again, and the bounce is going anywhere but where it should. And we'll have a knock-on.
Bring that back for a Brendan's knock-on, I think.
Knock-on from Brendan's. Doesn't look good off the boot from Adam Ahern there.
No, well, they've tried kicking out to that wing a couple of times without too much success. The only time they did have success was going through the hand, so
yeah,
that might be the play.
Chanel have an opportunity now. They want to get out of their own half. Get some numbers, get some bodies in motion. Number 20 there taking the ball and shut down Smith Vincent. Here we go. We're going to look at going wide. Drop under. Hit the player out the back. And that's that's Nate White, who's tackled pretty convincingly there. We're going up. Oh, the winger's overread that and has been tackled. And here we go, fifth and last. Denzel with a little chip. And thanks for coming. That's Spencer Allen right under the rib cage there from Denzel.
We're going to change over. What are we at?
Denzel sucking it in.
Out.
Here we go. We've got St. Brendan's. They need to get down into the opposition half so they can get some attacking ability. Xavier Ellis with a juggle. And stripped. And unfortunately...
Oh, 2 in the tackle, looks like.
Unfortunately, we have been given a penalty for 2-on-1 in the tackle. And then been marched for, obviously, polite questioning of the decision.
Didn't quite agree with the
threw the ball away. Here we go. We've still got time. And there's Nate Singleton taking the ball through. It's another good run. And we end up just over the 40-metre line. About 35 metres out. We're going to the blind side. Out to Thorpe. Thorpe onto Robertson. Robertson and tackled outside. Close to the sideline. Thorpe. Adams. Robertson. That's another great run. We're set to the side. Set to the open. Oh, and a nice tackle from number 20. Held. Go. Oh, what are we doing? There we go. Thorpe looking. Thorpe puts it up in the air, and we've been told it's a forward pass.
Oh, we got just under 2 minutes on the clock now, Andrew.
I think so. 2 minutes. Well, Brendans will be hoping that Chanel make a mistake so that they can have at least one last go.
Yeah,
they might get a little play. Chanel taking their time. Here they are. Sir, where do we play? Yep, let's go. That's a nice scoot there from the dummy half. Play the ball out to number 23 in Reuben Patterson. Reuben slow to play the ball. And this is Nate Lindemeyer. And that's a forward. Here we go. We're in the last minute. The last minute of the game. 40 seconds. $30 seconds to play. The ball gets in. We'll probably have two 2 plays. Oh, we're going long. Here we go. It's going to be a foot race. Here's Thorpe. Thorpe through. Oh! Thorpe.
I'm not sure if they were
Great
expecting that.
eyes from Adam Ahern there. Put the chip through. Put the tip through, and Ethan Thorpe puts the afterburners on. And it's a foot race to the try line. Ethan Thorpe scores. And here we go. We got kick to come. So a little bit of pressure. Little bit of pressure. So he's 1 from 2. No need to worry about running the clock down. Time has stopped. Young Adam Ahern, he actually hails from Gladstone and came up to St Brendan's earlier this year.
Yeah, I ran into his dad on the way in. Very proud dad. He'd be very proud now. It's a pretty clever little play on the 10 seconds to go.
Gives it a nudge. And it's through.
Well done.
Oh. What a great game to start off the grand final week. Brendan 16 over Chanel 14. We're going to have a break for a little bit and we'll be back with the 7C game between St Brendan's and White College very shortly.
At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community,
this is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Into the arms of Farnworth. Herbie! Oh, what a shot, Bostock. Katoa. Oh, held beautifully. Oh, that is just brilliant. Kicking for Bostock. Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock. The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight.
Here you go.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league program's built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice School to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.
The captain of the runners-up, Chanel College, to collect their sashes and give a brief speech. Please give our runners-up a big round of applause.